Welcome back to ciLiving. There is still plenty of time left during the summer break, but if you are feeling like you're maybe starting to run out of ideas of how to keep the family entertained, we have you covered. John Lubinski is joining me now with some games that you can play at home. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me back. Always have the ideas.
I was going to say, and I feel like it's always stuff that we have at home, and it usually has some very active element and then some snack treat reward element.
I believe in playing with your food.
I know you do, which I think is where we're going to start today, because I see M&Ms and cones in front of me.
You have to earn your treat.
Okay.
Right. Like you can't you can put ice cream in a cone and eat it, but that's boring.
Right. We need to work on our fine motor skills if we want to have a snack.
You got to get moving.
Yes.
Earn it, and then it's more enjoyable when you work for it.
When you've earned it. So how do we earn our ice cream today?
So this is the ice cream cone relay.
Okay.
I chose M&Ms, and you can do whatever you want. M&Ms, marshmallows, any little treat type thing,
that will
chocolate
go
chips.
Inside. Okay.
You put them in the ice cream cone. Now, we would want a bigger space.
Okay.
Right? Maybe like a backyard.
Oh, okay.
Because we would put the ice cream cones on one end, and then the snack on the other end.
That makes sense.
And so, you say go, and the goal is you get up a couple M&Ms, you have to run across the yard.
Okay.
And then the first person to fill up their ice cream cone because then you run back.
Because then you're running.
And then you go, you pick up more, and then first person to fill up their ice cream cone to the top. So, see, I'm making a mess. You're so much more clean.
Wow,
you're way.
I'm them everywhere.
Like, here's the thing. I'm not even running it. I'm making it.
I was gonna say I can see them kind of going everywhere if you're actually trying to race.
But first person to fill it up to the top where you can't fit any more in, and then you win.
And what if you fill two while the other person fills one?
Well, then you're just an overachiever.
Then you're just showing off.
You're an overachiever.
I get an A+ from PE teacher John Lubinski.
Everybody gets A+.
Oh, do they? Don't feel special. Got it.
Now you win, right?
Okay.
But everybody wins because then you put the ice cream on top. You get your ice cream.
I see.
And then when you get to the cone, you have your nice little surprise.
So you run around, and then there's the one you dropped
thanks
on
for
the
showing
floor.
my mess.
So you run around, and then you get to cool off with an ice cream treat.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You put it on top. You have your nice cold M&Ms in there, and your ice cream cone.
And then I think your kiddos demonstrated the second one.
Gosh.
We have some photos because what is this game called?
So I call it Dodge the Paparazzi.
Okay.
Because they're out there taking pictures of everybody who don't want their pictures taken.
Right.
So the goal is you have a playing space, and you have to spin around in a circle. The person with the camera is spinning around in a circle. And you want to try and take your pictures of the people in the room, but you have your eyes closed. Or put a blindfold on if you don't trust the person to keep their eyes closed.
Okay.
And you want to be able to take pictures of the people without seeing where they're at. And their goal is to jump, dive, duck, get out of the way.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So if we look at those photos again real quick, the crawling around or the kind of blurriness is because she's actually trying not to get caught.
They're moving.
And she's kind of focusing in on the person who's trying to take those photos.
We did this in the living room. You can see there's couches and all that.
Right.
You have to have a playing space. So you can't just hide behind a couch.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Okay.
Because how are you going to?
That's too easy.
Right. So you take all these pictures, maybe for a minute, you're trying to dodge it, right? And then you look through the camera roll and see who got caught.
I see.
Right. And then you take turns and they'll jump out of the way. I mean, oh my gosh.
Right. So
I was so worried that they were going to get hurt because I could hear them jumping. I could hear them diving. I could hear them
diving and falling and
climbing on things to
not do
get caught.
All right, and then we have one more game. What's our final game?
So this one is back-to-back balloon pop.
Okay.
So it would be a partner game that you play against another pair of people.
I see.
Right. So it's 2-on-2.
Right.
And then you have a number of balloons. You blow up a balloon, tie it off, and then the first person, the team has to put it back to back.
Right.
You have to pop the balloon.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And then once your balloon
are we going to demonstrate?
We can try.
Blow it up really quick and see if we can do it. Because I feel like this is one of those games that's probably actually not quite as easy as it looks.
It's a lot harder.
Okay.
And you have to be careful to not
smash
hurt
the
your
other person. Right. Okay.
Right. So you get here, and then you got to be like. You got to push harder.
Okay.
You got to push harder.
Yeah, it's much harder than it looks. Oh, okay.
That was me.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you cheated, but that's all good.
That's
all
what I do.
Well, thank you so much for all
That's how I
these
win.
games. Win by cheating, the best way. Well, CI Living will be right back, so don't go anywhere.